Hey, it's me, Sean. We met earlier today, and I asked if I can send a video, so here it is. um, I'm not sure if I mentioned it to you earlier today, but I'm from Striving for Milestones Ministries, and I've teamed up with Christ-Centered Girls in California and um, Texas, and they're an organization and a ministry that targets young people. So we feel that we're being called to send out a message, and so we're partnering up together to invite churches out to rise up and like send teams of people out into the community with all that's going on in our country with the pandemic and now with the murder of George Floyd causing protests, which is becoming violent, and people are rioting and looting and hurting each other and burning down things. Um, we feel like there's more division in our country than we've ever seen, more fear. Um, our country is definitely divided. People are confused, they're angry, um, and they're fed up, and rightfully so. And people feel hopeless on both sides, whether they're just regular people in the community or government, law enforcement. There's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of chaos, and hatred is being stirred up and brewed within our country. And so we feel like, where's the church? It's time that we get involved and help repair our cities, repair our communities, and repair our country. Not to step up and step out and try to take over and lead everything, but to partner with local governments and local law enforcement and activists within the city, other churches, just regular people, regardless of where they're from, what they believe in. We just need to get more active and involved and just be a light, the light that we have inside of us through Jesus to share hope and to pray for people. So, like, we want to send packets out to churches, to politicians and leaders of influence around the country to invite them to partner with us in gathering of resources and people, teams, sending out teams like dispatch, deploying teams out into our communities to show the participation of the church and like make like our presence felt that we're here and we see what's going on in our world, in our community, and we want to help. We want to be a part of it. And this isn't something that one particular group of people or one person is going to fix. This is something that we have to come together and lock arms together as people, as human beings. To take a stand and say that there's enough of this racism and hatred and even violence. Look at what it's doing to our community and to our families, and not only that, but like these kids that are lost and they don't know any better, and they're following the example of the adults. And so if we're out there doing these things and rioting and protesting, becoming violent and hurting other people, like, what's the message that we're sending to them? And if the church stands by and doesn't do nothing and doesn't get involved, then what's the message that we send to the rest of the world, the rest of our communities, about who we are as believers? It's time to do something. Like, change needs to happen. Change is going to happen. At the end of all of this, things are going to be different. And what kind of different do we want? What kind of contribution is the church going to make? Like, there's enough confusion, there's enough things going on in our lives, in our families, You know, I'm no different, but like when God speaks, I gotta listen and I gotta obey and I gotta take action. You know, and so that's how we all feel, and that's the reason behind this push to rise up and get active and you know just rally together as a body of Christ as a church and go out into the community and make a difference. If everybody else is out there doing something to contribute to find a different way, because violence is not the answer, and to repair our cities and our communities, businesses, and share positivity, share hope, there's no way that we can't be a part of that. We have to be a part of that. And so, like, the message we want to send is, you know, we're seeing a lot on the news. We see everything we see on the news. We all know what we're seeing on the news. But then we're also starting to see people rise up and try to do something about it together. But where's the church? I'm hearing a lot of people that are feeling the same way. The church has been shut down because of COVID, but COVID is starting to smooth over, and who knows what's going to happen now because of all these riots. But we can't stay sheltered in our homes anymore. Like, we got to get out and do something about this. We got to be bold. We got to be courageous and share the love and the light and the hope of Jesus Christ. Because honestly, if he's not a part of it, it doesn't matter what we're going to do, what we plan to do, it's going to all fail again, and it's going to happen again. So it's a call to action. It's an invitation, like, partner with us, and let's do something about it.